everyone! So we decided it would be really fun to share some of our favorite Christmassy type books with you today. All of us have read a few different ones, which is kind of surprising to be honest, so let's just get into the books. Okay, so first off, to get this one out of the way, obviously Harry Potter.
Obviously.
It's not all about Christmas, but I think pretty much everybody, when they think of a wintry book, they think of the Weasleys and their Christmas sweaters.
Oh, yes.
So,
and warm mugs of butterbeer.
Yes.
Snowy hogs me.
Christmas at Hogwarts in the
Yes.
Great Hall. Yeah. So I think we all associate this one a little bit with Christmas anyways.
Totally, yes.
And,
I also got like the box set of the first three after they'd all come out and were in a box set for Christmas, and I just remember like such strong memories of my sister and I like sharing them and just ripping through all of them over
all
Christmas.
my first three I got for Christmas too.
Yeah, so forever connected.
Yeah.
So my first pick is A Boy Called Christmas, which was our first ever OwlCrate Junior pick from last year. Yeah. But I actually haven't read this one because Korrina put together our holiday box. But it sounds so sweet. I really love Matt Haig. It's full of great illustrations, but it's all about Santa before he's Santa?
Yeah, so it's about, the main character is like a little boy whose father kind of goes missing in the forests of Finland, and he decides to go and try and find him. And when he gets there, he ends up finding the kind of land of the elves, and there's some issues have arisen in the land of elves. There's like a dictator elf who's trying to take over and make everything not jolly. And yeah. So who does the little boy become in the end?
You'll have to read to find out. So yeah, this is definitely one that I'm going to be reading over the holidays, and I'm looking forward to it.
Very cute.
Yeah.
It's just so funny. Like his only belonging is like a doll made out of a turnip, and it's just so good.
Described as part Lemony Snicket, part Roald Dahl.
Perfect.
Come on. Yeah. So great.
And then I thought I would mention one that's pretty popular around BookTube. It's My True Love Gave to Me, which is an anthology of Christmas stories and just kind of winter holiday stories, edited by Stephanie Perkins, and it has a whole bunch of awesome YA authors. There's like something for everyone in this, and like there's some really cute romances of all different types, and yeah, it's just a lot of fun as far as like short story collections go.
And what edition is this pretty one?
This is the UK edition.
So
Mine's not that pretty.
And I think my favorite story, from what I remember, I read this quite a few years ago now, but I think my favorite story is the one by Laini Taylor. So that is one I would
I
recommend.
need to read that one.
You can borrow it.
I haven't.
Oh.
I've had it for years. But
It's good. Yeah, it's pretty good.
I think on that note, another one that I need to read this year that is short stories, that is also quite popular on the BookTube, is Let It Snow, and these are 3 holiday romances by John Green, Maureen Johnson, and Lauren Myracle. And I actually know nothing about these stories.
I didn't realize that they were separate stories.
Yeah, I believe they're, I don't know if they intertwine, that might be a thing, but they're definitely 3 separate holiday romances. And I love John Green, so I'm excited to read this. I don't know why I haven't. Again, a book I've owned for probably 2 years.
It's one of those things where, like, if you buy, like, a holiday book during the holiday season and then you don't get to it, it feels weird to read it later.
Wait a year.
Yeah.
So it's on the list for this year. I really want to get to this one and hopefully love it.
My next one is a deep dive into my personal library. I've actually, 2 of the ones that I'm talking about, I've borrowed under, like, threat of death if anything happens to them from my family library. So this is The Jolly Christmas Postman by Janet and Allan Ahlberg. They have so many like classic still bestseller picture books, but this is my very favorite one. So basically it's the Jolly Postman is riding through like fairy tale land and delivering letters to all of the different fairy tale characters that we know about, but
oh, fun.
It's full of actual letters, and like, so they're all like Christmas cards that everyone sent to each other. There we go. So there's one from Goldilocks to the 3 Bears, but they're like friends again, so all is well. And there's like there's actual games. There's a puzzle.
Okay, that's cool.
How have you not lost
note,
any of the pieces?
Please note that I've had this since I was a kid, and it's
I'm impressed.
impeccable
Treasured.
shape. I just need to show you is the last one in there. And it's like a little, I can't remember what these are called. Is it not a triptych? But where you like look through it into the scene. It's so cool. I'm a brand new auntie. My sister just had a baby. He will not be allowed to touch this book this year, but I can't wait to share it with him one day. Anyway, so yeah, definitely pick this up. I don't care what age you are.
That's
it's
cute.
fantastic.
It's very cute. So one that I read last year, I think, is kind of a new one. It's called What Light by J.R.R. And this is just, I don't know, it's kind of like your typical contemporary story, but it takes place during Christmas, and our main character's family owns a Christmas tree farm. So it's kind of interesting. It like follows their like trials and tribulations running this farm. She meets a boy from the wrong side of the tracks. Got a bad reputation, but it's good. It's pretty cute.
I read that actually randomly like in the summer this year. I don't know, and I really liked it. Like, it's just a cute contemporary set in like a California Christmas tree lot, and it's just it's fun. It's good.
And it's just like like that's just a cool setting.
Yeah.
That I've never seen before. And it's funny because J.R.R. is like known for writing 13 Reasons Why, a very depressing book. This is very different. So
yeah,
this will be just a cute one to pick up if you want some romance.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
All right, so I have another cute contemporary, and that is Dash and Lily's Book of Dares by David Levithan and Rachel Cohn. This is another one that is kind of like a classic to read during the holidays. It's set in New York, and there's it follows Dash and Lily as they kind of leave each other like little dares in a notebook that they have to do around New York City.
Oh, that's
and
cute.
it's snowy and it's Christmassy and it's festive and it's just really cute and I adore it. So
I want to borrow that from you, please.
I'm gonna leave it here so Korrina can read it. But it's just like makes you. It's a feel good novel.
Nice.
So
It's such a fun concept.
yeah, it's really If you just want to feel warm and happy and festive, I definitely recommend this one.
My next one is The Father Christmas Letters by J.R.R. Tolkien. This one I think was out of print for quite a few years, but in the last at least 5 years they've come out with a really nice smaller hardcover version of this. But it's letters that he actually wrote to his kids and his grandkids as Father Christmas.
Oh
my gosh.
And they're so funny. Picture here, we'll go like story time. So they've obviously like transcribed all his scratchy writing and stuff, but all these gorgeous illustrations in chronological order. The polar bear is a recurring character, and he's like such a troublemaker, and he's not on purpose, but he's just like always stirring stuff up and causing havoc, and it's just they're so fun. And can you imagine, your dad or your grandpa being J.R.R. Tolkien, and then absolutely a must for
really
any
cool.
Tolkien fans.
yeah, I'd love to read that. That's great.
I will let you borrow it.
I don't know if your parents would like that.
Well, I'll see. There you go. Father Christmas Letters.
That's very cool. And then we thought it'd be fun to feature this one because I think a lot of people forget about it as a Christmas book, and that's Landline by Rainbow Rowell. This is one of her adult fiction novels. And it's about a husband and wife who are having troubles with their marriage, and the husband takes the kids and goes away for Christmas, and the wife decides to not go with them, and she, I think, instead goes and stays with her family, like her parents, at her kind of childhood home. And while she's there, she discovers a telephone from when she was a teenager, or like early 20s, starts to ring, and when she picks it up, she can discuss things with her husband from back in like the past.
Like when they first kind of
Like
were meeting.
when they were
dating.
first falling in love and things were good. And it's interesting. It just takes place all during the holidays. It's quite a sad book, but it's just a really kind of unique look at relationships and how they can be really messy and imperfect, but still worth fixing, I think. So
I would like to borrow that one.
yeah, I think
That
you'd like
sounds
it.
very cool.
Yeah, because it's just like completely contemporary except for this one kind of weird telephone. It's kind of cool.
So I think we have a similar one.
Crossover.
And that is A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens.
Classic.
Yeah.
I have this beautiful edition I got last year. I actually read this last year.
Lovely.
And Charles Dickens isn't for everyone, but I think this story, it's nice and short, and I think it's easy to get invested in it because you probably know the story already. So you kind of, it's interesting to read the source material for this thing, like, we all experience Scrooge every year in
whether
some
you know
form
it
or
through the
another.
Muppets or Bill Murray or how
a million different other
ones.
things.
Yeah.
So Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah, of course.
So I think if you're wanting to get into Dickens, this is like a Christmassy one, and it's not like 1,000 pages long.
No. Yeah, both of these are like heavily illustrated.
Heavily illustrated, yeah.
I have the Quentin Blake edition, which is really cool.
So
He's
pretty.
Who you know from all his stuff with Roald Dahl. And I was trying to figure out if this is abridged or not, and I don't think it is, even though it's really huge writing. But I'm not getting any of the illustrated pages here. There we go. Yeah,
Those are really cool illustrations.
Yeah.
So pretty. That's a really nice book. Apparently, they make nice editions for
Yeah.
Christmas Carol.
And my final book is actually a Christmas Carol retelling. This book just came out. I don't have my finished copy yet, but it is called The Afterlife of Holly Chase by Cynthia Hand, and it is essentially a YA retelling of A Christmas Carol.
I'm excited to read that one.
Yeah, me too. Like, it just sounds... Yeah. I haven't really looked into what the actual plot is and what's different
I feel like
about it.
I think, I could be wrong, that the main character passes away and then is reincarnated as the ghost of Christmas past.
Oh, so
I
she's
think-
not the one like being
No, I think
taken
she
through.
is the ghost of Christmas
Oh,
past.
It says
interesting.
she's stuck, after she dies, she's stuck working for the top secret company Project Scrooge as their latest Ghost of Christmas Past.
Yeah,
Oh,
see,
that sounds really
fun.
fun.
A kind of a different take.
Yeah. And the finished copy of this is beautiful.
It's like shiny
Yeah,
red, like
it is
really cool.
so gorgeous. So this is definitely like my number one Christmassy book I want to read this season because it just sounds so unique and fun.
Yeah.
And I like
agree.
Cynthia Hand's writing. So.
Yeah, she's fun.
Yeah. Okay, guys, so those were just a few of our favorite kind of Christmassy stories. If you have any holiday books that you would recommend, please let us know because we're always looking for more.
So if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe for more videos every Wednesday and Saturday. Happy holidays and thanks for being awesome!